Did you know that more than ever before, sellers are looking to make great deals with qualified buyers? Yes. Did you also know that if you haven't found your home, you can lock in that rate today so that for 30, 60, 90 days from now, you will still enjoy today's rate? Well, of course, that's why you're here to get those updates. Thank you again for tuning in. More than ever before, sellers understand that the market has changed and it's not in their favor. And so we are actually working with lots of clients who are getting great deals on their homes. They're getting, of course, Section 1 work done. Of course, Section 1 work is very important for FHA loans. It's important to keep your home solid. They're getting closing cost credits. Some are getting up to 2% that I'm seeing on files. And so right now, sellers are looking to work with qualified buyers. So what does that mean? Qualified buyers, that means that you need to be pre-approved, totally pre-approved. In fact, if you can be pre-underwritten, that's even better. That way, when you submit your file or you submit your offer to the seller and you're having a conversation, or your agent's having that conversation, of course, with the agent, they can convey that you are ready to go. And for files that we handle, what that means for you is that generally within 5 days, it can be underwritten, and all we need is your appraisal and any kind of credits that are going on, and you could close your file. Folks, we are helping people close their files in less than 21 days because they are pre-approved, and that's what sellers are looking for. And of course, if you have any questions or want to talk about pre-approvals, here's our contact information. Give me a call, send me an email, send me a text. We would love to help you get pre-approved strongly so that when you submit your offer, just as we're describing how we're helping our buyers, you are able to get your offer accepted and you are able to close in less than 21 days. Now, I'd like to pivot real quick back to the sellers. There are still some sellers out there holding on to hope that the market that they experienced in 2021, early 2022 is still around the corner. Let me show you a few things here. There's a chart I'm going to show to you. It is, of course, we call it intelligent pricing. This is pretty straightforward stuff and very easy to understand. So just take a look at this with me, friends. Market value, what this says, this is tried and true data. What this says is that if you have your home priced right, you can expect to see a majority of buyers. 6 out of 10 buyers will show up to look at your home, and that's what you're looking for. One mistake the opposite way, just a little small mistake. And that was happening earlier on because sellers were still holding on to hope that their house, with everything, their heart and everything they put into it, would get the prices that their neighbors received 6 months prior. But of course, those days have changed. And folks, look, the data is right there. Take a look at it. Just a change in 10%, what it does to you, it reduces the experience. It reduces the folks interested in half. And then you're dealing with folks who are going to pick it apart. Trust me, we work with them and you're going to be miserable. So as I mentioned earlier, sellers are, the very astute sellers working with very experienced agents, great agents who understand the market, who know the kind of market that we're in, understand that, we can't just say we can sell and get you the best price, but speak with you and tell you, you know what, hey, here's where the market's at today. Here's what we can expect. Here are the average turns. Someone who's doing their homework, no matter what city, county you're in, give me a call. Let me know. I can reach out and I can find an agent for you. I work with a lot of agents all across, of course, Sacramento County, but here with American Financial Network, I work all throughout the country, have agent partners everywhere. And just like how I interview agents here to grow my business and to help grow teams, I do the same thing. I know exactly what to look for, where, of course, a lot of times clients get caught up in the window dressing and the outer experience of someone and how they are fluent or speak and not see their work. And you know what? You deserve better. You really do. You deserve better. You deserve someone who understands the market, who is not going to mislead you and tell you they're going to get you something, knowing where the market's going and hoping on a whim and a prayer. We're seeing it. It's sad. It's sad out there. So reach out to us. We love to connect you with someone great. And again, remember, the intelligent pricing is very, very, very important. You want to do it the correct way. That's how you will get your home sold. Give us a call. We'll connect you, help you get your house sold at the best price, connect you with a great agent. And then if you're looking to buy, of course, get a great rate for you as you move to your next home. My contact information is right there. Go ahead and reach out. Love to hear from you. Friends, I mentioned earlier how you could lock in your rate today if you haven't found your home, how important that is. I really want to pause and speak about the importance of the program we have called Lock and Shop, where, peace of mind. I mean, we've helped so many clients during this point. We're going to be closing, of course, several clients here within the next day or so. And these clients took advantage of the Lock and Shop. They're going to close in the low fives. I mean, we closed some folks in the high fours because they took advantage and it took ease off of their minds. Listen, we know the Fed is after inflation. I mean, I'm going to put let me throw up an article there so you can take a look. The Fed is going after inflation very aggressively. What does that mean for all of us? It means that we just need to be more strategic. The days where rates were 2.5%, under 3%, I posted that in my Instagram story on the 21st of September, because of course, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I'll tell you, it was the rates were 2.9 or something of that nature back in July of 2020. For now, those days are gone. Will we see them ever again? You never know. We never thought we would see them in the first place. And so you have to just work with what you have today. And trust me, many of us remember when rates were as high as 18% back in the 80s. In fact, when I bought my first home, 2-1 buy down, it was 7, 8, 9%. And back then, they can qualify me for the lower end, where today we have to qualify you for the full end, as opposed to how it was before. And so, you just have to factor in that people need to live somewhere. Folks love living in our country. They love living in, where you're at, and they're going to pay a fair price. And so as you continue to stay in your home, get appreciation. When rates change, you can refinance and get yourself in a good spot. But the key is getting started now. My contact information is right there. Give me a call. Love to help you. As I mentioned earlier, it's the Fed's going to go after inflation. And so we can expect more of this if we don't see changes. And, just like the Titanic, the Titanic is a big ship. It took a while to turn. And so, this country, one of the largest economies in the world, it's going to take a while to get right. And so my expectations are we're going to continue seeing the Fed activity throughout the rest of the year and perhaps even into 2023. But more likely this year, and seeing how things are going. So folks, lock your rate today, shop, and then of course, take advantage of rates. If they do ever change, we can help you out with that. My contact information is right there. Love to help you. Give me a call, shoot me an email today. And friends, as I love to do after each and every one of my videos, of course, is leave you with something encouraging for the rest of the day, the weekend, the week, wherever you are watching, whenever you're watching. And I'll put the information up here. I love this one. The people whose first instinct is to smile when you make eye contact with them are some of Earth's greatest treasures. Oh, I love it. I'm going to read it again. The people whose first instinct is to smile when you make eye contact with them are some of Earth's greatest treasures. I tell you, if those who know me know that I love to smile. It's just something I've been doing since I've been a little kid. I guess just being grateful for my humble beginnings and where I've come from, and just the love that I experienced, and things weren't perfect, but I looking back, I'm just grateful to have it. And so, every day is a gift. I think about people who I see each and every day in my world. There's a 92-year-old person at the gym that I go to, Mrs. K. The minute I see her, I light up, she lights up, and she tells me, I smile because you smile. I'm like, I smile because you smile. But it's infectious, because, inside of us, we want to feel loved. We want to feel connected. We want to feel that we're good for the most part. And so I encourage you, it just changes everything. When you see someone, look them in their eyes and smile, that just disarms and says, you are a great person. And this weekend, let's do that. Let's smile more. Let's smile at each other. Let's wish each other good tidings. Let's see where we can encourage one another, because I'll tell you, what you're doing for others, you're really doing for yourself. Life is an echo. It's a mirror, and you have to make the investment first before it comes back to you. That is who we are. We're farmers, people, in this reality. We just have to remember that we're spiritual beings, and that's how it works. Thank you again for tuning in to The Market Update. I am your host, Larry McCain with the American Financial Network. I want to wish you all a great day, a great weekend. If you're watching this during the week, a great week. Thank you again for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Take care.